Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nomad Coast. My name is Handy Sandy and we are back here at the home area. I wanted to show you what we've sort of done. Gem Miner has done some nice sort of railway tracks here which connect the portal to her place rather than her having to run the whole way across to the overrun village of villagers. Yeah, and we are celebrating because we have just moved from the realms and we have got our own server. And because I've got my own server, I've added some data packs. There's a few from Hermitcraft that I liked and I wanted to add to the realm, but I couldn't seem to I couldn't seem to figure out how to add it to the realms themselves. So I've got this server which pays the same, costs the same as a realm, and then added my own data pack to make it more fun, I think. So the biggest thing that I liked was, if I trade with him, I have micro blocks, so I can purchase micro blocks off this guy, and it's just decoration. They just look cool. So if you have a couple of these spaced around for some of your builds, or like gold ore or whatever, but also heads. So these are Hermitcraft players, and they've got custom heads for the wandering trader to sell. But my own head, I could one day buy, hopefully, from him. Also, players themselves, you can, if you're doing PvP or whatever, and you kill a player, another player, you can get their head and you can wear their head. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring out my chest. I've got some cool heads here. So I've got GoodtimeswithScar. He's a YouTuber, Welsh Knight, same. I was out swimming around killing some squids for their ink, and one of them dropped this head. So there you go. I'm a squid now. That's how you get it. So yeah, there's a chance that it drops the animal's head. So like cod or salmon or even birds. I think birds that are in the jungle there, you can kill them. I'm not sure about iron golems. The actual villagers themselves, yes, you can. It's like 100% drop rate for villagers, but I haven't tried that out yet because yeah, not a priority right now. But yeah, so that's been the biggest change so far. Oh, I just went and grabbed a crafting table and an emerald so I can trade with the wandering trader dude. And oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, he just disappeared. I'm not sure. I was only gone for about 30 seconds. Oh, come back here. Yeah, and he's gone. Maybe it was getting too dark and he just disappears. But yeah, alright, well, maybe later. Hopefully, next time I see him, I'll be able to buy a crafting table off him. Or sorry, I'll be able to get the micro blocks, the crafting table micro blocks off him. And yeah, just something cool. Maybe I'll just like place it on a bit of a bench top or something in my house once I build it. But yeah, so what we'll do right now, I'll just back up the top here and back up the elevator. I love these. They're just amazing. And borrow one of these mine carts, and I'll just place it here. Race off like this. Okay, so this is, yeah. Okay. Load up. Yeah, Gem's been building this probably for the last week. She had one that would come out around there and back towards the her house, but it didn't really look as good as this does now. So she did a bit of, oh, okay. Lol. Okay, we'll let them go. So yeah, this minecart track goes all the way to Gem's house there, and then from here we can see Leisha's house here. So Leash spent probably, you know, a couple of hours, 3 or 4 hours building this, following the design of one guy on YouTube. I don't know exactly who it was, but I will get the link in the description. Yeah, so she went through and designed, or like laid it out. She jumped into creative and then laid it all out the way she liked it, took notes and all that sort of stuff. And I think next time she gets back on, she'll probably start doing that, laying it all out, making it look awesome. And it's just like a display house. There's really nothing functional about it, you know. But geez, it looks good as you're coming down the minecart track there. It looks awesome in this. But yeah, so, and that house too, I really like that sort of design. The jungle, sort of almost jungle design. So that's spruce wood, I'm pretty sure. But the cobblestone, the mossy cobblestone, and all that sort of build, lots of cats. In that sort of build, kind of looks like a big open Queenslander sort of house, big open veranda. But yeah, so that's what that's what the girls have been doing. And Isaac and Nat got on. They built this awesome tree house here, and a bit of a bridge across the leaves. Oh, hello. Oh, come here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so they've built this tree house, lots of glass, lots of jungle wood, but I don't think it's really all laid out or anything. Oh, there's a couple of floors to it too, and some beds, and a nice big glass open ceiling to see the moon and the stars. That's awesome. But yeah, so they went for a run. They went for a run looking for dogs, and they haven't come back. I'm not sure what's happened. They've just run off. Hopefully they're not lost. Hopefully they didn't die or anything. But yeah, this is nothing else has really changed. But the main thing that's changed for me, I went in search for slime, and so I found a really good spot. But it took me all week, like 15, 16 hours of building this slime farm. But yeah, I'll show you that shortly. Here we are. This is the slime farm, so that's the big slime farm there. This portal is a design from Scar, Good Times with Scar on Hermitcraft. So he did something similar in his village on Hermitcraft. So I'll put a link in the description to that. But yeah, so got all this magenta glass which sort of matches that there, and it sort of makes it look like it's corrupt. You know, it's a corrupt sort of corrupting the world. This nether portal is corrupting the world around it. So makes it look almost sinister and evil sort of thing. But yeah, these towers have been built around to try and suppress the corruption from spreading and stop it from getting too far. So yeah, I think this is really cool. Just this design, and I'd love to really get into more designing and building this sort of stuff. Yeah, just for visual effects, you know. And yeah, so we've got the portal there, and then I might fly up to my AFK spot. Oh, that's the good thing about a server as well. You can AFK. On a realm, you'll get kicked if you stay inactive for more than 15 minutes. So I'll pop these off. Yeah, so this is my slime farm, and right now, so that so slime farm slime only spawn in a certain chunk of the world, and really you have to find it by either running around either a swamp, and where they spawn and start jumping around, that's usually a slime chunk that they spawn in, spawn chunk. And so what I found 4 spawn chunks in a row. So that's 4 spawn chunks there. And what I did then, I dug right down to layer 50. because they have a higher chance of spawning in a swamp. They have a higher chance of spawning from layer 50 up to layer 70. And so I only went up to like layer 60 or something. So there's about 6 layers. Oh, there you can see. There you go. So that's a nice slime there. So because it's fairly dark inside underneath all those layers, there's 6 layers under that one. There's a chance that these guys will pop out, and yeah, the water pushes them all to the corners where there's magma, and there's lava, as you can see there, and the lava takes care of those big ones, and the magma takes care of the little ones. So yeah, that's pretty much this. Yeah, this build has just been massive. You can see, I don't know if you can really tell, but there's about 15 layers deep down to that layer there. Oh, another one popped out. That's awesome. But yeah, so I didn't really just want to leave it a couple of layers. There you go. You might be able to see them there. No, not quite. That frame's in the way. So yeah, I didn't want to just leave it a couple of layers in the ground in a 3-block gap. So what I did, I built it all up, and as you can see here, I've made all these frames, the pillars, and then framed these windows. So it's a nice green, like a slime, green slime, but it's all circular sort of thing. But yeah, so these spiders were like climbing out and attacking me every 2 minutes while I'm doing stuff around here, farming or doing whatever. So yeah, I thought, build this wall. Eventually I'll have enough glass to put it all over the roof here. But yeah, it's taken so long. I love it though. This is just great sort of visual sort of look. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to make this into more of a industrial area. Oh, he got out. Make this more into an industrial area. So yeah, nice. So I've got slime farm here. Over that way I might set up like a mob farm, like a sky mob farm, something like that. And I want to keep it like 128 blocks away from this spawning area. I'm going to have like an AFK spot in the sky, similar to that. I might have, I'm not sure how close I am to a ocean monument, but at least, the ocean is really just out there. And I might have a look and see what's out there. And yeah, maybe even like a tree farm. So I had set up, to make all this wood here, I had set up a tree farm, just a mini one just here, about 10 trees long. It's all powered by dispensers and bone meal. And so yeah, I had that running, and I got a full shulker box, which is pretty much this whole inventory here, full of stacks of 64 logs. Oh shit, I have to fix that. Yeah, full of these logs. And so yeah, I then built all this up, built all the framing. There's all stripped logs there, and yeah, I've put little lights through there so no mobs can spawn there. There's like overhang here, and there's lights. Oh, there's a horse too. There's lights down in here, stopping more spawns, zombies and skeletons spawning up there, and definitely creepers, because creepers are they're a nuisance at the best of times. And oh, that must be my horse. There he is. Gone back to his friends. But yeah, so there's the ocean out here. Might be able to set up a kelp farm. That could be handy. But yeah, so this, I really want to make this into an industrial area. Might make a big sprawling sort of flower farm, something along those lines. And definitely some dark wood here. Maybe a dark wood forest, a bit of a, well, not a forest, but like a automated tree farm, something like that, or saplings or something. And maybe I can even go back and sell some of these saplings in the shopping district. That could be handy, because some people like it, and if we get more people on that are keen to play on the server, then and are keen to build, then we have a lot of options, different things. So yeah, that's what my week has been. We might duck back over to the shopping district, and I'll show you how or my plans at least, for one fireworks shop that yeah, I'm going to eventually build. I've got all the materials, and yeah, I think it's going to be red and white, just like this firework rocket. And I'm going to be putting like a massive fireworks shop pretty much right on this hill here. So I'm thinking I might set it up like, I'll show you from here. So the firework itself is going to be like up in the air like so, and then this will be like Cape Canaveral with the rockets shooting off into space, the space rockets. I'm going to have like an open area here where there's going to be fire, like maybe place a whole heap of netherrack and light fires on them, so they're constantly burning. And so that'll be like all spilling out here, maybe a couple of campfires to make more smoke, sort of thing. And yeah, sort of like blasting out here, so a big rocket pretty much taking off essentially. So yeah, just something cool like that. And then you'll be able to see it directly north of the nether tower, the portal tower, or pretty much close as possible really. And yeah, so have the rocket up here somewhere, even a bit close over this way. But then yeah, it's a direct line straight here. I might extend that road over here, might branch it off a couple of spots, sort of thing, so people have more access to shops and areas like that. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. Everything else, Leisha's pretty much just been supplying me with glass and dyed concrete. So what have I got? Where is it all? No. It's all dirt. What's in this one? Oh no, it's the yellow one, isn't it? Okay, so the black concrete powder, red concrete powder. I had white somewhere, not sure where. And that's what I've gathered of slime in the past, 5 days of just sometimes AFKing up in the top of the slime farm. But yeah, so that is what I've been doing there. And yeah, so this will be my next shop. That shop's doing okay, and I'll go into this next shop. I was about to sign off, but I've just noticed there's a shop here. I'm guessing this must be Gem's shop. It kind of looks like a jungle shop for sale. Ooh, okay. Got some wood, oak logs, planks. Ooh, fence, yes, good. Oh, nope. Ooh, jungle logs. I need how much? What's the cost? I need things to buy. I will definitely be buying more logs for chests. More logs for chests, planks even. But oak logs, that's good. Maybe I can supply her with wood for her shop. But yeah, that would be awesome. That's good. That's a third shop. That's what I like to see. More shops, more fun. Well, that's the end. Thank you for watching. My name is Handy Sandy. If you liked what you saw here, hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, even the bell. That helps out the channel a lot. But yeah, thank you for watching, and every week I'll be giving an update on the Nomad Coast. And I will see you later. Bye.